Assalamu alaikum. In this demo, I will be discussing how to access an object from an encrypted, from a private encrypted S3 bucket where all public access is blocked and the objects are encrypted. So let's have a look at my bucket. So this is my bucket, and as you can see that all sort of public access has been blocked. And let's have a look at the properties, and we can see that we have encryption enabled, which is the SSD S3, which is S3 managed keys using, yeah, which is encryption using S3 managed keys. So in order to do that, I have used the Boto3 library for Python that holds the, let's have a look at the function that I'm being using. So I'm using this function, which is the copy function, which where essentially we define that what object we want to copy. This is actually used for uh, copying an object from S3 from one location S3 to another location S3. And here we need to define our copy source, which would be our source bucket and the key, like the object which we need to copy. And over here would come the destination bucket, and this would be the destination key. So let's have a look at my code. Okay, before I go into the code, sorry, I also need to show that in order to lambda. Okay, so as this function, as the S3 bucket is private, we need to, and all public access has been blocked. We need to give this lambda function special permissions to access that bucket. So let me go ahead and show you that. So the role that has been assigned to it, I have added some additional permissions to that, which pertain to the which essentially give the access. You can see this one. I've added this where I give access to I give access to my I give this lambda access to my bucket and to my specific bucket only, right? So this is the errand of my bucket, and I have given it S3 full access for my own bucket. I, this is the only way that I can this lambda function can access the bucket. Otherwise, this function would not be able to access my bucket. So let's go into my function. Okay, can't get here it is. Now, okay, so this is going to be my source bucket. So let's have a look at my source. So this is my source, and this is my bucket, and the object basically I want to shift is APIs. This little PDF on APIs, and I want to shift it to. I will make a folder named copy, and and I'll transfer this object. My API is copy over there, and I'm going to rename it to API22. So let's deploy this and let's work it. Let's run this. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so it's working successfully. So see, this is done, and let's go back to the bucket. And there should be, oh sorry. Okay, so there should be a file over here. Yeah, there should be a folder over here, and this folder before this we did not have the folder over here, and this should have APIs 22. Basically, this is a copy of the API file, PDF file that I have in the upper directory. So this is it for the demo. Okay, one problem that I faced in this demo was that whilst defining the defining the role, sorry, the policy, I forgot to add the backslash and the asterisk. So what happened that I was not able to write back to the bucket, even though I was able to access the objects and list them and get information about the bucket via the lambda function. However, I was not able to write objects back. So after a lot of searching about that and asking around, I found out that this needs to be added, which I'd apparently forgotten. So I think this is enough for the demo. Assalamu alaikum.